Now, forewarned weather with Exact Track 4D.
Yeah, we had a little bit going on in the weather today, and humidity makes a return. We had a couple of really beautiful days this week, and kind of just a mixed bag all around right now.
Now it's a little sticky.
Yeah, it's definitely getting humid, and that's the worst at night when it's just not really good sleeping weather, and it's going to get even stickier as we get into the weekend. So we'll get right to it. Look at Exact Track 4D radar. We did have some thunderstorms earlier tonight, widely scattered. There was one brief thunderstorm warning up to our north. It didn't last very long, but most of Metro Detroit stayed dry. There were a couple thunderstorms that moved through parts of Oakland and Macomb counties, all off now to the east. But we have this one little area of really just heavy rain just to the west of Imlay City and Goodland over Attica. And that's probably just going to kind of fizzle out here as we go throughout the next 20-30 minutes. So midnight tonight, we'll call it mostly clear skies, and then by tomorrow you'll notice a few more clouds pop up, especially in the afternoon. Could be a brief shower up into the thumb tomorrow morning, but we're going to be dry tomorrow morning. Then in the afternoon and evening, possibility of an isolated thunderstorm popping up here and there, maybe with a quick downpour and some thunder and lightning, but that's really going to be about it. And as I said, not everyone is going to get that rain. Unfortunately, it's tough with these pop-up thunderstorms because you just have to kind of keep that forewarned weather app handy. Don't cancel your plans, just have it around so that if one of these cells does pop up right over your neighborhood, you're going to know about it. So for tomorrow, we'll call it sunny in the morning, 81 degrees. Heat and humidity continue to build in the afternoon, and you'll start to notice those big puffy white clouds building up throughout the afternoon as our high pushes 87, but the heat index tomorrow will be in the 90s, so that's what it will feel like. Across the country, if you're doing some traveling, it is warm everywhere. In fact, this time of night, most of the country still in the 70s and the 80s, with the exception of the UP, checking in Marquette at 59 degrees. Everything is fine right now as far as delays, with the exception of a ground stop out in Phoenix with some thunderstorms there. But we'll keep checking this, especially tomorrow morning for those of you that are traveling. There have been a lot of problems and a lot of severe weather across the country, so we'll break that down for you on Local 4 News tomorrow morning. Tomorrow we'll have a nice day, and then on Friday it's going to be pretty warm throughout the day, and then at night for the fireworks, about 80 degrees with mainly clear skies, so a pretty mild night. Right now the heat index at Metro Airport makes it feel like it's close to 80 degrees. 82 at City Airport, feels like a sticky 77 in Pontiac, and it's a little bit warmer than it was at this same time last night. Again, across the Midwest though, there's a lot of warm air out there and a lot warmer air to come. 67 overnight tonight, few clouds, pretty comfortable overnight as far as the humidity as compared to the next few nights. So this is going to kind of be the last of it when you can really tolerate it without that air conditioning. And then for the 3-day forecast, 4th of July, nice but hot, 89 degrees. This weekend, both Saturday and Sunday in the low 90s, but feeling like it's closer to the mid to upper 90s. And then next week, we're still above average. I mean, we should only be right around 84 degrees, and we'll get there one day next week. But still, overall, this has been a pretty hot start to summer.
It really has. All right. Thank you, Kim.